Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So this time around we're going to unbox this bad boy right here, which is variant Lucifer. Yep, it's the main antagonist of the anime and manga of Beybladeburstsuperking. So first, let's take a look at the box. This comes with a black sparking launcher, and in front you can see there's a picture of variant Lucifer, Lean Valhalla. It's B169 Superking, Takaratomy. Only buy the original. And here you can see the barrier, which I call this bay a licky tongue bay, like in Pokemon, simply because it's like licking the opponent Beyblade with 6 tongues. They look like tongues. What else would they look like? Come on. Does anybody disagree with that? Okay, this is the side of the box. It's that looks like an Achilles. It's battling Union Achilles. On the other side, yeah, other pictures and stuff. And the back shows here the parts. Where are these? Clyde Ragnarok and Super Hyperion. It's a defense type. Made in Vietnam. There. 6 tongues. So that's pretty much it for the box. Okay, so out of the box, I already opened it to save some time. It would take a long time if I have to show me removing them from the box and the plastic, so just took them out. So first, let's look at this, which is included in the box. It shows here recommended combos there. And the next Beyblades that are coming out. This is a must-have, of course. Tempest Dragon, Charge Metal. I forgot the name of this one. And then Random Booster 21 with the 2 Diabolos. And the manual, all in Japanese. Skip that. As you can see, I've already placed the stickers, some of it. The green ones I'm not going to use because I kind of like purple. I don't want to cover it up, but I use these for the chip. So first, let's start with the chip. This is Lucifer, and the middle part is actually metal. You can see it has a rivet there. Cannot change spin with this. This is a right spin chip, and there are the stickers. Looks so evil. Purple, black, green eyes. And then probably one of the lightest Superking rings variant. Reminds me of Orb Aegis more than Tresil. It's a right spin ring only. Let's try to attach this. Can only use right spinning chips. This is tight. Wait. There. Oh yeah. Before I assemble it, let's weigh the parts. The chip, it's 5.6. Let's compare it with this. First, Uranus, since I didn't get the chip to weight that in my previous video. 3. This is a standard weight for Superking chip, usually around 3. And this is about 2 plus grams heavier. So this is the heaviest Superking chip out there, except for the Solomon one, which is so hard to get. Won't even try. And let's weigh this, which is 6.9. I think this is 6. So yeah, just 0.2. Now let's look at the chassis. I like the black pink color, you know, black pink inner area. And here are the tongues. I told you. What else did this pink rubbery thing look like? This chassis is L and R, so you can use this for a left spin and right spin. Let's weigh this. It's 47 grams. This two, the 1S and the wheel, reaches almost that weight as well. Hey, it's heavier. So if you want to go for a heavier combo, these two, a pair of this two is actually the heaviest for Superking. And this one, I've seen some Beybladers remove the rubber. If you remove just this tongue part, I think you lose about 2 grams. But if you I also saw someone who disassembled this and actually remove all of this rubber. I think it became 42 grams, so roughly 5 grams are gonna be lost. Next, let's move on to the driver, which is Mobius. Comparing this, I mean, people compare this to bearing. It's made out of the same smooth material, free spinning, and the spring on this is pretty good for a non-dash driver. They say you can awaken this by having that center part, this tip flat, but if you can no longer see this circle, it's already illegal to use in tournaments. And awakening this, you have to battle it numerous times so that this would just normally fall off. You'll see stress marks here, and then they'll fall off. I have no plan on awakening this because, again, I'm more of a collector. I don't want, as much as possible, the Beyblades to get scratched or damaged. If ever I'm trying to find a way how to remove this and just remove the entire thing, but I like it anyway, how it is. So let's assemble this. Oh, before I assemble it, I'm just gonna show you that the chassis is compatible with left ring and right spinning rings. Yeah. So let's assemble this. I like the Dark Knight theme that this has. It's like a medieval Dark Knight, while the other one, which is First Uranus, looks like a White Knight. Contrast. Oh, let's weigh the entire combo. This is my custom combo for First Uranus. 55. Stock combo for variant Lucifer, which we can stand, 66.2. And I've said this to some of my friends. It reminds me of the spaceship of Frieza in Dragon Ball, like a darker version of it. In the anime, it's like white and brown, but this looks like a spaceship. Look at that side spaceship right there, UFO. It's pretty cool. I like the purple and black, all shades of red, and the pink again. So let's test this bad boy and see how it does. Okay, so before we test launch this, what happens with the gimmick is, because of the force of the rotation, these rubber tongues will protrude out, and then it will be blocking the attack of the incoming Beyblade. But as it slows down, it retracts back inside or close to the body of the chassis, and then eventually the Beyblade will be hitting this part, the chassis. The Mobius driver is quite tall. I tried putting different drivers on this, and sadly the shape of the chassis reduces the lad. Why? Because even though it's kind of circular, it has rubber here beneath. So even if I put bearing here, once it touches the stadium, it instantly stops. And I've also seen in other Beytubers video, if the rubber hits the walls, it also decreases its stamina. So let's try and make the tongues go out. I found a way to launch it that makes it just stay in the center. I don't like it to go wild. I can make it like that, but I prefer it to stay in the center. it gives it more stamina. So you see, the rubber retracts, the barrier retracts. I keep calling it tongue, but it's actually the barrier gimmick. I'll try to launch it in a wild kind of way. And I can't make it go wild. I'm gonna try and battle this just one time with first Uranus, my custom combo. Just once. Ooh. Almost it bursted the frame. I think I was hitting the rubber because of the shape. Yeah, fat hooks there. Wow. So that's something to note. If your bright spin Beyblade has almost bursted it. It's a lot of clicks. So this part got interlocked with the chassis barrier. Yeah, almost burst. So performance wise, maybe it's not that competitive. You have to change certain parts here and you have to awaken this or use different combos, but appearance wise I like it. It's nice. Get this for your collection. Oh, by the way, before I forget, before I end this video, I got this Beyblade from Ramp Hobbies, Sir Ray. Go check out his Lazada and Shopee store. So again, thank you for watching. Bye bye. Take care.